My name is Florent Groberg. Everybody calls me Flo. I went to the University of Maryland at College Park. I ran cross country and track and field for the school, and I graduated with a degree in criminology. It taught me how to be organized. It taught me how to become that individual when nobody's watching, doing the right things. And so the responsibility aspect, the teammate aspect, where you have to pick up no matter how you're feeling, no matter how tired you are, or if you're in pain, or if you're hurting, and you have to do your part for the team. And sometimes you just don't want to do it. And you wake up in the morning, it's raining, it's snowing, it's just, you're kind of like, I don't want to go run 8 miles. This is not fun. But then you start thinking about, but in the end, it's all worth it, because there's nothing like that feeling when you toe the line. And so that prepared me for combat. So in 2012, I ran a specialized security detail for Colonel Mingus. And Colonel Mingus was in charge of RCE, so the eastern part of Afghanistan. And so in August 8, 2012, our mission was simple. We had done this multiple times. We were going to fly from our base in Jalalabad to combat outpost Fayaz in the province of Kunar. Within about 750 meters into our patrol, directly in front of us, 2 motorcycles came. So Afghan National Army did a heck of a good job raising their rifles and screaming in Dari, which prompted the 2 individuals to dismount the motorcycle and start running away. At that exact moment, there was a structure to our left, and an individual came out walking backwards. And I didn't see a weapon, but I knew he was a threat. Couldn't see a weapon, so I couldn't engage him with my rifle. I screamed at him, no response, never looked at me, always looked through me. Now I went towards him as fast as I could. When I got to him, I hit him with my rifle in the chest, realized that he had something in his chest. Again, no reaction from this person. And so I let go of my rifle, which was slung to my kit, and I grabbed him by the chest, which technically I grabbed them by the suicide vest. You love the guys that you work with. They're everything that you're about, and you're willing to die for them. And that was my job. And so when I threw him, and Sergeant Mahoney followed me and pushed him down, finished him down, he landed at my feet, shows you how strong we were, and he detonated. And he threw me about 20 feet. A couple minutes into it, I started asking questions, such as what is the status of Mountain Warrior 6, which was Colonel Mingus, and what is the status of Mountain Warrior 7, which was Commander Sergeant Griffin, the 2 individuals I was supposed to protect. So I received information that a status report that Mountain Warrior 6 was alive and fine. He had just suffered a minor concussion, but that Mountain Warrior 7 didn't make it. Told him to put me on my good leg. I said I had a good leg, so they propped me up and held me. And I was hopping towards the truck when I saw the 4 men that were killed, which was Commander Sergeant Major Griffin, Major Gray, Major Kennedy, and State Department USAID fellow Regi Abdel Fattah. They had all been killed by the bomber that I had threw to the ground. Anger. That was all I could think about, man. That was sadness, anger. Think about the worst possible moment of your life and time it by 1,000. And then just let go of everything that makes you a human being. And that's how I felt. That was the end. That was the end of my war. And that was the end of my career, essentially. And because that day, those injuries, those 3 years spent in the hospital, really changed the course of my life. I still lost 4. And so my duty was to save all lives. And so you understand, you're appreciative of the fact that not everybody died, which is great, but that you still lost 4. And so you're cognizant of that reality. And then you try to live the rest of your life earning the fact that you lived and they did not, and so you honor their memories. Receiving the Medal of Honor, I was 100% completely surprised when I got the call on September 21st, 2015, from the President of the United States telling me that he was proud of me and that I would be receiving this great honor, and then I would be part of a very unique group of individuals, and I had a big responsibility to make sure that I used potentially this opportunity to do some good in our world. And then that was it, and my life changed. What I'm doing currently is I'm putting a Boeing-wide veteran outreach strategy. How are we going to go out there and support the veteran community across this country, but also globally, because we have troops in 187 different countries. Boeing has 21,000 former service members, so veterans, into their ranks, and that they're doing incredible things within our communities. And now I could come out here and just amplify this and use my voice and platform, Boeing's voice and platform, combined together, create an incredible veteran strategy that tackles some of the issues that we have in our communities. I just got started. That's the reality of it. I was given a second opportunity at life. August 8, 2012 was a reality, and now I have a purpose and a task and a mission to go out there in our communities, in our veterans community, in our country, to make our communities better. And so I have to work hard. You still gotta go out there and make a difference. What are you gonna do today? And that's how I live my life.